Good afternoon, teachers and staff members at Lincoln, Jackson, Gaines, and Mochler. I hope you had a wonderful first day of school yesterday. I want to take this opportunity to update you on the air quality issue that has been of concern in the community these last months. As you know, the South Coast Air Quality Management District, the AQMD, has been monitoring the level of chromium-6 in the community as well as around your schools. Just to give you some background, the school district has been a strong collaborator with the AQMD in this entire process. How? Number one, we have provided access to our schools to install the air quality monitors at Lincoln, Jackson, Mochler, and Gaines. Number two, we have participated in weekly conference calls with the AQMD as well as other agencies such as the Environmental Protection Agency, the Health Department, the City of Paramount, and others to stay informed on this issue. Number three, we have consistently communicated to the AQMD, the Health Department, and the EPA that if there is anything they feel we need to do as a school system to provide for the safety and well-being of our students and employees, to please share that with us and we would take recommended actions. Obviously, the health and safety of our students and employees is and always will be our number one priority. We have learned a lot in this process. Number one, first of all, the AQMD uses an average of readings from these monitors to cause concern. The average they have identified is 1.0 nanograms and above. Again, I want to emphasize that the AQMD uses an average. The good news is that the long-term averages have been well below 1.0 nanograms. We are so thankful for this. And of course, don't take my word for this. The AQMD publishes their findings on their website, so please feel free to check this out. Number two, we also learned that chromium-6 is odorless. I do know that sometimes odors from surrounding companies can be a nuisance in this area. As a result, the school district has placed a special odor filter in your classrooms. This filter is for odors only. As you know, we have air filters in our classrooms in all schools, but again, these special filters are for odors only. So please feel free to turn them on days when odors bother you and your students. We were blessed to receive these as a donation a few weeks ago. And finally, we also learned last week that the AQMD is leaving Paramount because they feel they have monitored long enough and believe there is no significant concern at most of our schools. So they are now moving on to the cities of Long Beach and Compton. However, the city of Paramount purchased their own monitors, and those monitors for now will remain where they are, so the AQMD will continue to monitor results for us. As your superintendent, there are a few things I would like you to know, and I have shared this with Ms. Jones, Mr. Naruko, Ms. Anderson, and Ms. Butler. When you smell odors, if you wish, please feel free to call your front office. I have directed your principals to have a designated person immediately call 1-800-CUT-SMOG. I have also asked them to keep a record of these calls. I want support staff at front offices to handle these calls for you because we are here to support you. Your time teaching and your students' learning should not be interrupted. We are here to serve you. I will be collecting that data on a monthly basis from your principals and sharing it with our Board of Education because they have been advocating with our legislators on your behalf to help the AQMD find a resolution to this issue. If you smell odors during your non-teaching time, of course, please feel free to call. Remember, the number is 1-800-CUT-SMOG. Aside from the air quality, there have been some questions regarding water lines and the quality of our water. please know that our city shares regular results of water testing with us, and in each case, the results have been safe water in our community. Additionally, the school district is currently evaluating its infrastructure with support of the Measure I bond. This includes water lines, and we will provide information once these facilities evaluations have all been completed. We have included in these evaluations the testing of new water dispensers and bottle fillers in order to provide alternatives to our existing water fountains. So more to come on that. In conclusion, I asked your principals to provide you with an index card for any questions you may have. I would be more than happy to answer them and send them back to your school. In the meantime, I sincerely hope that this information is helpful to you. As your superintendent, I commit to you that should any new information surface through the school year related to air quality, that you will be notified. I want to make clear that as a district, we stand together as one united family. Families take care of one another. This is something that impressed me so much when I arrived here in Paramount Unified as your new superintendent. We are a caring district, and we will preserve that family spirit. Thank you again for all that you do every day for your students. Have a wonderful afternoon.